Trust accounting can be a slow and frustrating process in your business, and with all the legislation, it's important that it's 100% accurate. So in this video, we're going to look at some of the features Eagle has for your trust accounting. So let's say your vendor has just accepted an offer on a property. What we'll do, we'll go into the listing and mark it as under offer. A button will come up to save and add the contract. Here we're adding a new contract, so we'll enter in the purchaser's details. And also their solicitor. We can put in the particulars of the contract, the commission on the sale, and any other details here. So the deposit amount, finance amount, acceptance date, when the deposit is due, when the finance is due, and when settlement is due. So we can now go ahead and save the contract. And all of our contract details are stored here. We've got tasks that we can add on the contract, and we can also create any notes that we want to store against the contract. We can create letters and sales advice as well as account sales. In the commissions worksheet, you can allocate expenses to the sale and allocate commissions to agents and generate a summary and an invoice of your commissions, as well as get full commission reporting. But let's have a look at the trust accounting. Here we need to create a ledger account for our vendor. Now in our trust accounting tab, we've got an add payment button for any payments going out of the trust account and an add receipt button for any payments coming into the trust account. So first thing we need to do is add the deposit. We just need to put in how we received the money and the check number in this instance. The amount, you may need to change this if the purchaser is paying in part. And then we can also email a receipt, so we can click this button and a receipt will automatically get emailed to the person we received the payment from. So we'll save this receipt. Now the next thing that we'll be doing as settlement comes closer is we'll be paying our commission from the trust account. So in this instance, we'll go to add payment and pay commission from trust account. You can also pay any advertising from the trust account as well. So what we're going to do is we're going to pay commission from the trust account. Okay, here we've got, we can select the method that we've done that and enter the bank account name that we're paying to. Enter the BSB, the bank account number, and the reference. And save that. Now we've paid our commission. Now the next step is we need to pay the balance to the vendor or to the vendor's solicitor. So we select paid balance to vendor solicitor. Again, we put in the method here. Okay, and again the amount is automatically calculated for us and we save that. So now we've added all the transactions for this sale. From here we can just click this button and it will generate an account sale to the vendor solicitor. We can also print off a commission worksheet which shows us how the commission is allocated, or generate an invoice as well if we prefer to do that. So now that we've done all the transactions for this sale, let's have a look how it looks like at the end of the month. So for that, we go to the Trust Accounting tab here and we do Reconcile. In the Reconcile section, what we do is first download an electronic statement from your online internet banking for your trust account. and you can generate that in an OFX file format or a QIF file format. And we've got instructions for all the major banks in our help desk. Once you've generated the file, you upload it here. So on the left, it's imported all our statements from our bank account. And on the right, it's matched with the transactions that we've just entered in. To reconcile, all we need to do is match them up and click OK. Most of the time, they'll match automatically because the amounts will be the same. But if you've got multiple payments into one bank transaction, you can match them by ticking which transactions match that bank statement. Once we've reconciled, we go to the Reports tab. We can click Download to generate a reconciliation summary, reconciliation report, cash payments journal, cash receipts journal, and all of your individual ledger accounts will download as well. This can then be filed and stored for your next auditor visit.